Good morning everybody and welcome back to episode 84 of Open Crypto, where twice a day I keep you informed on all things crypto and fully up to date. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then subscribe to the channel. I put out a new video every 12 hours. So today we're going to be talking about Russia, and this is an article I found in cryptonews.com written by Tim Alper. And it's titled Russian Finance Ministry Says Why Not to Crypto in International Payments. Let's jump straight in. The Russian Finance Minister has confirmed that his department wants to greenlight the use of crypto as a payment tool. As a payment tool in international trade. And he says that countries that want to do business with Moscow should be allowed to pay in crypto if it is convenient for them. The comments, which were reported by TASS, came from the ministry chief Anton Siluanov. The minister was speaking to the TV channel Rossiya 24 ahead of the new year. Now, it's important to note that the Russian government does not accept the euro or the dollar anymore for trading when it comes to international trades. And so there are always, this is partly because of sanctions, but also in a tit for tat, Russian government have said after they've been sanctioned that now we're not going to accept the euro, we're not going to accept the dollar anymore for oil, for liquefied natural gas, for gold, basically anything, any sort of commodity that you can think of that you would trade with the Russian government with, or that a country would trade with another country with. Russia are not accepting euros or dollars as payment for that. For those things, and so they are now looking at accepting crypto. They will obviously accept the ruble because it's their own currency, but they are looking now to accept crypto. This is for international payments only, so this is not for national, within the borders, residents use. This is not doesn't apply to that. Doesn't apply to local businesses or anything like that. This is purely government to government. And governments trading with other governments, countries trading with other countries. It's important to make that distinction because it's not about the local laws or the local people that live within Russia. The comments, which are reported by TASS, came from the ministry chief Anton Siluanov. The minister was speaking to the TV channel Russia 24 ahead of the new year. Siluanov stated that the ministry did not want to exclude the possibility of authorising settlements in cryptocurrency with trading partners from other countries, but he stated the process should be comfortable for all parties. We do not make settlements in dollars and euros, but using cryptocurrency, at least with the countries that are ready to have trade relations with us, as a possible tool for settlements, why not? If we are going to use crypto as a tool in our cross-border payments, then we need to make it convenient for participants in foreign economic activities. So this is another way for Russia to get around sanctions, basically. Another means of payment that the US and the West cannot stop. You cannot stop Bitcoin. It's immutable. Nobody can stop it. And so Russia have learnt this and decided, this would be a really great way to get around. It's a trustless system. We don't need to trust anybody. Nobody needs to trust us. We don't need anyone's permission to use it, just like nobody needs permission to use Bitcoin from anybody. And so they think this is a great way to get around sanctions. And it is, because like I say, it's immutable. It cannot be stopped and cannot be changed later. Transactions can't be erased or deleted. They're there forever. So the Russia's central bank, a stumbling block for ministry's crypto adoption plan. The central bank, which opposes the use of crypto in Russia, would likely prefer a total ban. But there are indications that the bank will likely not stand in the way of companies trying to conduct trade deals in crypto. Indeed, the bank has already signalled that it is prepared to create a regulated test bed for domestic firms who want to buy or sell goods using crypto. The bank may be prepared to go along with the ministry's plan, but only under the condition that the firms immediately convert any coins they receive into fiat. The central bank has repeatedly insisted that it does not want crypto assets to enter the Russian economy. I wonder why. Lawmakers have already proposed possible workarounds, including a state-run crypto exchange. Siluanov added that the ministry considers it necessary to gradually develop the cryptocurrency market in Russia and bring it into the legal field, but he added that the department has not yet struck a compromise with the central bank on this issue. And it's also important to remember that, as we've said before in previous videos, the central banks and the governments and the regulators of the financial world, can only regulate the on-ramps and off-ramps. They are limited to what they can do. And government is not used to this. A government is not used to having limited control. They have absolute control over everything you do within that country. And if they want to make a new law, create a new law, then they'll do it. And you will obey it, and you will have to follow it. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. You might go to prison, or you'll get fined, or whatever it is that, if you decide to go against that particular rule or law. And so what we're seeing here is governments learn that they have limited control, and so what do? They can only control the way that you buy crypto or sell crypto, which is basically when you are using the fiat currency, so in this case the ruble, residents using the ruble to buy Bitcoin, they can control that. And they can control if I want to sell my Bitcoin and I want to accept rubles into my bank account or whatever, they cannot control that. They can't control Bitcoin if I want to buy something in Bitcoin from somebody for a service or a good, and that person is willing to sell me that service or good for Bitcoin. They're redundant now. There is no need for them anymore. We don't need that, their ruble. And this works for the euro, the dollar, the pound, anything. It doesn't matter which government currency is. You're not forced to use the currency anymore. You can choose. There is real competition. So that's what I've got for you this morning, guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Remember, everybody, to please subscribe to the channel, join our team, and we'll keep you updated on all things crypto every 12 hours. Smash the like button if you feel you got value from this video, and I'll see you all in 12 hours.